I guess we're gonna do the trial. You have selected Regicide. Brother E. Sumiyan would unfold to you secrets of good King Mogglesguard 12's. May his soul ever be preserved by the gods. Magical defenses. The wards barring access to the King's Sanctuary can only be nullified through the use of enchanted keystones. The selfsame method employed 5 years ago when the first king was summoned to Eorzea. It was with great regret that we were forced to sanction the slaying of the guardians who then held the keystones, for none were in possession at the time. By the grace of elementals, however, we have been spared that burden on this occasion. Kuplo Kopp confided in me that he had been entrusted with a set of keystones by the Mogglesguard themselves. Mogglesguard themselves, yet wishing not to betray their confidence... Oh my god, dog will not stop barking. He begged me to find some other means to gain entry to the King's sanctum. Alas, I have been unable to do so, and dare not labor any longer for fear that the Moogles might succumb to the corrupting influence of their liege lord. You must needs have Kuplo Kopp's keystones. Firemac, pray go to him and beg his assistance. He awaits you at the West Shore Pier. Press upon him our great need, and I am certain he will yield. So, wait, where is that? Right next to the Lancers Guild. Okay. Alright, we're getting there, though. I guess we're about to do a trial. I didn't think the trial was so close. I think they did cut out those fetch quests I was thinking of. Was it Lancers Guild? Yes, it was definitely the Lancers Guild. So, how will you do it, Kupo? Oh, he told you about that. Well, if there's truly no other way, I'll do it, Kupo. Take the ferry to Sweet Bloom Pier, and I'll go on ahead. What exactly did you say about the stones? You were forced to sanction saying, you're interested in a set of keystones. Okay, it was defenses. Gotcha. Okay. If there's truly no other way, I'll do it, Kupo. Take the ferry to Sweet Bloom Pier, and I'll go on ahead. I guess I have to use this freaking ferry. I happen to be heading across the lake to Sweet Bloom Pier in the East Shroud. The way I read that came out really weird and off. Hey, look, it's the Mogglesguard, I think. Got the cup out. Don't you dare lie to me, Kupo! I know what you're planning. I won't allow it. Open your eyes, Kupo! The king will never be satisfied no matter how many crystals you bring him. Oh, then we're ready to fight. We offered you a choice. This is how you repay us? By consorting with us here? Imperials, Grindanians, Sylphs, you're no different from the rest of them. Actually, you're worse, Kupo. Traitor to his kinsmoogles. He plots treason against the crown. Enough, Kuplo Kopp. Kuplo Kopp will answer to his crimes soon enough, as will all who defy the will of good King Mogglesguard the 12th. May he reign forevermore, Kupo. The king is planning to purge the Twelveswood of his enemies, Kupo. We've got to stop him before it's too late. The entrance to Thornmarsh is deep within the Bramble Patch, Kupo. If you take me there, I can nullify the ward. But be warned, the Mogglesguard has set traps to lure enchanted beasts. I can't hide from them. So you'll need to protect me, Kupo. Escort. Oh my god, we got an escort. We got an escort mission coming. Safely to the ward entrance. Should you fail to defend him or move too far away, he will return to Sweet Bloom Pier, or you may rendezvous with him before trying again. Cool. Cool, this sounds amazing. I hate this. Oh, it's actually not that far away, but still I hate this. Where is he? Alright, let's go. Let's keep going. Kuplo cop, cap. Where is he? Alright. I guess we're walking there, guys. Did he get hit? Just keep going. I think he got hit though. Faster, faster, he says. Yeah, you're bent. I would go faster, but I'm afraid to get too far away from you. You can feel the footsteps in my PlayStation 5 controller. Very subtle. Wait, there's people coming up. My trick about doing good work, man. We did it. We're here, Kupo. I don't see any more beasts, do you? Are you ready to face the king, Kupo? Then step closer to the ward. Raise your hand and focus, like when you attune to an aetheryte. Kupo, I'll open the way for you. Ah, God damn it. I wasn't trying to attack the enemy. Attuning. Huzzah! The rest is up to you, Kupo. Now go and teach those foolish Moogles a lesson and send the king back whence he came. Use the King Duty Finder. Use the Duty Finder to confront good King Moggle the 12th. May he forever wish it's Halloween. And Thorn March hard. Alright, let me make sure the settings are properly set. I gotta make sure it's undersized. Because we're not doing this with an actual party, no. I didn't think we'd be doing this trial so quickly. So you hear this music? It sounds like this is Halloween. The Mogglesguard, or the Mogglesguard. Look at them, freaking... Kupo, who in the seven hells are they? Meddling the ventures, I'd wager? Mogglesguard to arms! Defend the king, Kupo! You're dead. Well, you actually take a couple hits, huh? King Mo. Damn you. Damn you. Just hold still, Kupo. Oh, I will not. There you are. Ever dance with a Moogle in the pale moonlight? Next time I won't be so easy. Okay. What could be happening, guys? Hail the king! Hail the Kupo! I mean, king! Hail the king, Kupo! I didn't get to read all of them. And there he is. You shall suffer your transgressions against my subjects. The song's great, by the way. We're still in super easy territory. So you won't see me having to actually do any trials for realsies for a while. You did it, Kupo! You did it! Good King Moggle the 12th, may his mighty soul rest in peace, is no more! I shudder to think what might have happened had you not stopped the Mogglesguard when you did. Thank you, Firemac. Perhaps now they'll come to their senses and stop playing at fairy tales. Rest assured that the chieftain, I think it's chieftain, will have no choice. Will have choice words for them too. Oh, should you go and tell Pukni Pak that the king is no more, Kupo? Pukni Pak, she's with Raya O at Camp Tranquil, and can relay the news to the chieftain. That's a name we haven't heard, like, at all. So we're going to Pukni Pak. Pukni Pak. That's actually the location of a lot of White Mage quests. Do I dare believe my ears? Good King Moggle the 12th, may his magnificent virtues serve as an example to us all, has fallen? All Mugglekind owes you a debt, Kupo, and I sense Raya O wishes to congratulate you as well. I shall let you two speak without fear of interruption. On the properties of primals, Raya Senna wishes to congratulate you on your victory over Good King Moggle the 12th. May he never bother us again. Your bravery in the service to the Twelveswood and her Moogles shall not be forgotten, Firemac. My sister will doubtless wish to hear the tale of this great victory from the mouth of the man responsible. Pray return to the Lotus Stand and treat her to a full account of the day's events, while the details are yet fresh in your mind. All right. To Gridania. To Gridania. This is Halloween. This is Halloween. 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 The Elder Seeds here is expecting you, sir. May I show you in? Alright. Let's talk to Kan-i-sama. Sena. Firemac, you are returned to us, unharmed and victorious, thus I have 2 reasons to be glad. Yet many questions remain unanswered. If you would be so kind as to oblige me, I would fain hear all that occurred in Thornmarch. Then it is as we feared. The king really is a primal. But he really isn't, is he? I mean, the Moggles don't worship him, for one thing. He's not even a god to them. That doesn't sound like any primal I've even heard of. Then mayhap the fault lies with the definition. The fact remains that through a combination of the power contained in the crystals and the force of their collective faith, the Moggles called forth a being that by rights should not exist. Moreover, when slain, said being left no corpse. The ether comprised. Oh my god! What? Oh, it's not in the log yet. Hold on, let me. Moreover, when slain, said beings left no corpse. The ether which comprised them instead being scattered to the four winds. Okay. That's what was said. According to the accepted definition, he may not be a primal, but the mode of his manifestation was in every respect the same. So they're very similar, but not quite a primal. Not even a god to them. I don't know, I'd call him a primal. Which means... Asians, this whole business reeks of their handiwork. Koopa-Popo? They said it was a masked man who had taught them how, years ago, but Gridania was no shortage of masked men, and I never thought to question... Confound it all! How many more will they ensnare with their tainted gifts? Too many, I fear, so long as they're paragons to stir the embers, fools to build the pyre, and crystals to feed the flames. Ever and again shall we suffer primal visitation. A somber thought, but a salutary one. Salutary one, salute. My heartfelt thanks, Firemac. Already the information you have provided has proven invaluable. The Grand Serpent Marshal and I have much to discuss. Oh, before you do, my lady, I was hoping we might finish discussing that other matter. The matter of which you speak has even now been settled. The Science shall not want for support. We shall be glad to send additional supplies to Revenant's Toll. We knew we could count on you, my lady. While Ida and I remain to discuss the particulars of our arrangement with the Elder Seeds here, mayhap you could return to the Awakened Sands and apprise the antecedent of all that has transpired? Of course, because we love going to the Awakened Sands. Yay! Alright, well that's at least one trial done in post. Because there's actually a lot of trials in post Realm Reborn. Because when I start thinking about it, there's definitely 3 more, and then there's definitely 2 more afterwards. For a total of 6 trials, that's a lot of trials. And they're all spread out quite a bit. Not entirely sure how I'm gonna stop this stream. It is good to see you. Hail and hail, Firemac. I received word from Ida and Papalimo that you had felled good King Moggle Mog the 12th, but I had hoped to hear your version of the tale. So it was as they said, summoned with the same methods used by the Beast Tribes and taught by the Asians. Though unfortunate, this incident did at least serve to remind the Elder Seats here of our usefulness. Her offer of additional support could not have come at a better time. My thanks, Firemac. And this feels like there's a hair in my throat. Yeah. The time has come to leave Vesper Bay, and Minfilia would apprise you of the final details of the move. So why is she like on the ground in that freaking picture? Owing to the tireless efforts of all concerned, we are at long last ready to bid farewell to Vesper Bay. As to avoid drawing undue attention, we shall make the journey to Revenant's Toll in small groups, departing at irregular intervals. Lest you doubt, it is still my intention to conduct future operations openly, but on this particular occasion, the need for caution overrides all other concerns. To move north as one ponderous caravan would only serve to invite attack. It seemed only right that I should be the last to leave, and I would have you remain with me until the end, Firemac. Upon my departure, the Waking Sands will formally cease to be our headquarters, and the premises will be given into the care of Ranjay. So Ranjay still has control of this place. I had thought to relinquish the property, but he was quite adamant, and I had not the heart to disagree. These walls have borne witness to some of the brightest and darkest moments in our Order's history. Mayhap it is best that we do not forsake them entirely. Ranjay shall remain here and devote his energies to studying the nature of primals. By the grace of the 12, he will one day discover the permanent solution that we have sought for so long. Of course, he will not be alone. Alizé shall continue to work closely with him as well. Should they require our assistance, I have their assurances that they will not hesitate to contact us. So they do mention Alizé. That's good. But she still won't show up, though. Speaking of Ranjay, would you inquire him if any tasks remain undone? I cannot escape the feeling that I have forgotten something important. A. Arnvald, Haneko Berneko, Taji. What is your name? Well, I don't recognize you at all. You rely. Well, those two right there, I just don't recognize at all. Thou art ever welcome, Firemac, but I require no assistance. Pray take thy leave, unburdened by concern for my well-being. Verily, thy countenance bespeaks a desire to quit this place without further delay. Mayhap thou thinkest this chapter of our tale concluded, that these halls should rightly be consigned to the annals of history. In man's eagerness to seize the future, how rarely he doth set down the past. Full many a proud pioneer hath bravely stridden into the great unknown, only to find there the banner of his ancestor faded by the eons. And still, man glorieth in his discoveries. 'Tis through this pride that wisdom doth ever give way to ignorance, while they who lurk in shadow remain hidden, lost no sooner than they are found. Freaking bowing and everything. Freaking Ranjay. Be not offended, Firemac. Thy conduct hath ever been beyond reproach. Despite thy surpassing strength, all thy many victories, thou hast never been so convinced of thine own greatness as to imagine thyself above the feelings of the forebears. Mayhap it is the echo which hath opened thine eyes to the lessons of history. Would that the same could be said of... Screaming. I'm not gonna scream. Minfilia screams, ah! There, that's the best you're getting. Whence came that cry? The solar, toll for Fen, the antecedent. Firemac, you must... Flashback power activate! Tell me, Louisoix, would you have done the same? Louisoix Leveilleur. Louisoix Leveilleur. Leveilleur? Leveilleur. I'm gonna say Leveilleur. Louisoix Leveilleur was a remarkable man, wise beyond mortal measure. Would that I had met him prior to his passing. I know his name. I know his name. I know who that is. An Ascian here? How? How readily you see. You are indeed gifted, antecedent. But you are not unlike the others. Your robes. Gifted, but ignorant. Yet I shall not judge you harshly. The fault lies with your forebears. It has been millennia. Mine are robes of an emissary. Unlike he who came before, I have no quarrel with you. He who... You speak of La Habrea? La Habrea is a warrior. He fought. He fell. He yet learned from his mistakes. He may yet learn from his mistakes. Okay, there we go. Then he is still... Come, I only confirm that which you already knew. There is no cessation, no oblivion, only expulsion. You, what are you... We're ready when you are, my lady, if there's nothing else. Is something the matter? Ah, I feel the same way. After everything that's happened here, it feels strange to leave, but I'm sure we'll soon get used to Revenant's toll. Well, I'll let you say your goodbyes. Take as long as you like, my lady. We shall depart whenever you're ready. It is only to be expected. She lacks the gift and the knowledge both. To her, we are indistinct. I do not understand. Shadowless, fleshless, formless, what truth is there in each tale is diluted by time and telling. Knowledge dictates expectation, and expectation colors perception, thus does she perceive not. So it is with all but a chosen few, even you, when young, could not yet see with eyes unclouded. You know nothing about me. Nothing. The gift grants you clarity. It grants you focus. With it you may in time come to see us as we are, rather than this crude approximation. La Habrea did not think so highly of the echo. La Habrea is wrong about a great many things. The echo is indeed a gift, albeit one yet to master. One you have yet to master. And if we did, there would be no strife between our peoples, for we would be one of one mind. I'd leave as I came, in peace, Antecedent. May we meet again as friends. Wait, say where you are! And there's the scream. Yeah! Mayhap I was indelicate. 'Tis a mercy she shields her children from his grace with such resolve. Was it also by her hand that you survived the ardor, I wonder? The ardor. I wonder what he's talking about. I take it there is no need to explain. Save your concern. He did me no lasting harm. Whatever his intention was, it was not to kill. I heard a cry. What happened? Are you alright? You look faint. Do you need to lie down? I could fetch you a flask of my special tonic. Uranjay, send word to the students of Valdesian. Tell them to scour the archives, the forbidden tomes in particular. If there is any reference to an Ascian robed in white, however oblique, I would know of it. An Ascian, my lady? Was that what gave you cause to cry out? I did but moments ago glimpse a figure clad in white set forth from the wakened sands, yet Ascians are wont to employ teleportation magics. Why would one be so brazen? I know not and care not. Find him, Firemac. Turn every stone in Vesper Bay if you have to. Pray attend me, Tataru. I have to search for him. He speaks a peace, but I know his words belly his true intention. Belie. Quickly, Firemac, do not let him escape. So where are we going? So literally just right outside. The white-robed Ascian. I know his name, but I shall not say it. Actually, I have no clue how long it takes for them to actually reveal his name. It's like not a huge spoiler because it's just the name. I guess just knowing that much is a spoiler, I guess. Trust me, it's nothing. It's just a name. And there he is. I am told you are the warrior of light, but I would know for myself. I shall walk north, and you may choose to follow. Know, however, that you will be waylaid if you do. You may even perish. Should you survive, we shall speak anon. What kind of threat is that? Oh, it's one of these. And oh man, an Impwing. Oh, it's a gruesome gargoyle. Some lesser Ascians. Remarkable, truly remarkable. I thank you for granting me this indulgence. None save he who bested La Habrea could endure such an examination. Have the laws of men grown so twisted in my absence that it is now permitted to lay hands upon an emissary? You bore witness to my audience with the antecedent, did you not? Then you know I acted only in self-defense. I realize the same cannot be said of La Habrea. Even amongst his brethren, he is considered unique. Nevertheless, I cannot wholly condemn his misdeeds, for through them we discovered you, one so strong in the gift that he could cast us out. Your mother favors you still, that much is plain, but surely you must feel it. Her influence wanes, her strength shall soon be spent. These lands, these people, this world, all shall soon change. As it was, so shall it be again, as it should always have been. Doubt my claims and question my motives if you will. Only believe me when I say this. I am Elidibus, emissary, bearer of the words of the one true God, and we shall meet again. Alright, cool, so we do know his name now. Elidibus. 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 Elidibus? A little bit of this. A little bit of this. A little bit of that. I think this is the final Waking Sands visit. At least for a long time. I don't think we ever come back. Maybe. Not entirely sure. Look, I think we do come back in like side quests and stuff. But we're mostly not ever coming back here. I think. It's been a while though. It's been a while. Thank the gods you've returned, Firemac. After you left, I began to worry that I might have sent you to your doom. I take it our visitor proved elusive? Beg pardon, he was waiting for you? What did you do? What did he say? As it was, so shall it be again? Of what does he speak? Of when does he speak, and what exactly? The words of this Elidibus portend much, but reveal nothing, save perhaps a measure of disdain for La Habrea. I had hoped for answers, but it seems I shall have to be content with a wealth of additional questions. Build on the stone. Ophelia has final favor to ask of you. Let us aside the matter of this asking until after we have completed our move to the Rising Stones. There is but one final favor I would ask of you before I depart. I believe I mentioned before that my father was a member of the Alamegan Resistance. The truth, however, is more complicated than that. As far as the Empire knew, he was their spy. He maintained the deception for nigh on half a decade, furnishing the Resistance with vital Imperial secrets while feeding his paymasters subtly conceived misinformation. When he died some 15 years ago, my father left behind his journal, which I have closely guarded ever since. It contains every shred of information he and his agents could steal on what they believe to be the single greatest threat to Eorzea, the Primals. Its wisdom has guided me through the years, though there is much within I still do not understand. It is my hope that Ronjay will fare better. Tell him to treat it with care, and it is all I have left of my father. I started running a little too soon. I forgot there's that loading zone. Whoa, 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 whoa. Hey, whoa, hey, whoa, hey, whoa. I thought thee departed. To what end dost thou linger? Warburton. Is that what it said? Warburton's journal. The father's final bequest, the daughter's lifelong labor. It is no small thing to surrender such a cherished memento. Can I imagine the antecedent's pain? Upon my honor, I swear to spare no effort in the study of these materials, lest my lady's sacrifice be in vain. Firemac, this is Ophelia. Forgive me, but I could wait no longer. I have departed for the Rising Stones. If you would have yet to... Once you have given the journal to Ronjay, I bid you come to the 7th heaven in Revenant's Toll. Tataru will be there to show you inside our new headquarters. Assuming you have already attuned to it, You may wish to make use of our new aetheryte in Revenant's Toll. After all, it is right on our doorstep. Thou hast been summoned into the Rising Stones, yes? Then keep not thy fellows waiting. Yay! 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 We're done with the Waking Sands. No more Waking Sands. No more Waking Sands. No more Waking Sands. Hey, Toucharoo, what are you doing over here? Oh, Firemac, you're here. Good, good. We were all wondering when you'd show up. As I was just telling your restive receptionist here, I'm pleased to inform you that all the documents have been prepared and all signatures signed. The Rising Stones is officially yours. Splendid. From this day forward, I will spare no effort in seeing that this is as welcoming and comfortable a home for us as the Waking Sands ever was. That said, this is all somewhat intimidating, is it not? So many unfamiliar faces and unfamiliar places and unfamiliar faces. Most of the men and women you see around here in Revenant's Toll are adventurers who come and go as they please. I dare say that should make it easier for you to go about your business here. And it shouldn't hurt that Firemac here has already made something of a name up for himself here. Isn't that so, Firemac? Why, that's wonderful to hear. Rest assured that this receptionist will work just as hard to see that our efforts do not skip a beat despite the relocation. And with that, Firemac, I do believe it's time you officially announce your presence to everyone inside. The antecedent and the others will surely be overjoyed to see you. Come on, let's go, let's go. Let's go. Welcome to our new home, the Rising Stones. Isn't it lovely? But why are you standing here talking to me? Everyone's waiting for you inside. Because you are also a welcome member of the Scions, Tataru. Yeah, let's talk to everybody, shall we? As ravishing as ever, perhaps for old time's sake she would. Gods, Firemac, don't sneak up on me like that. We bards are an easily startled lot. He's supposed to be a bard, but he does not have a bow and arrow. I love the smell of victory in the morning. It smells like sweat. No, no, no. Muntuisas. No. Victory! Yeah, victory! So here we are, completely independent and unquestionably neutral, or at least more so than before. Truth be told, I cannot say it feels that different. Of course, Ida begs to differ. Look, it's Hoary Boulder. That's a name that's kind of always there. The horror. I have no idea why he's acting like that. It's just me, come on, man. Oh, you wish to help. That's very kind of you, but I can manage on my own. Besides, you should be out having grand adventures, not withering away here with me. As you can see, our Charlene allies have furnished us with a wealth of new tomes. It would be prudent for you to be broadening your knowledge as well. And of course, Alphino. Is it not wonderful, Firemac? Nary a single presumptuous merchant has darkened our door. I know full well they will come in time, but for now, let us enjoy the respite. Oh, it's those two from yeah, other scene. You know, the Adventurers Guild people. There they all are. Well, it certainly is spacious. Today marks a new beginning for the Sons of the Seventh Dawn, for today we declare our independence. We shall henceforth be beholden to no nation, but serve all of Eorzea's people, proudly and openly. But this does not mean that we shall sever our ties to the Eorzean alliance. On the contrary, the antecedent, I mean, I don't know why I lost the pronunciation on that. I shall endeavor to strengthen them. Rest assured, however, that we shall not permit political considerations to influence our decisions. Our identity remains unchanged, as does our cause. We are the Scions of the Seventh Dawn, and our single purpose is to safeguard the future of Eorzea. For Eorzea! A moment of your time, Firemac. I would speak of Elidibus. And look, Orangé's here. Pardon the intrusion, my lady, but the matter which bringeth me to me will admit no delay. Mine every attempt to contact the students of Baldesion hath been met with silence. No one will respond? How odd. Allow me to try. No response. Surely they would not ignore us. They have never yet, my lady. I fear we must assume the worst. No, I will not believe it. An outpost, perhaps, but not their headquarters. Their words are beyond circumvention. Had they come under attack, they would most certainly have raised the alarm. None could penetrate their sanctum unnoticed. But for those who lack the gift and the knowledge both, oh no. Contact their agents in the field at once. If aught has befallen the students of Baldesion, they may know of it. Though the thought of it pains me, until such time as we have evidence to the contrary, we can but assume the worst. Accordingly, we must needs seek another source of information on Elidibus. 'Tis possible that others in the homeland are possessed of such knowledge. Be fairly warned, however, they are unlike to yield it unconditionally. Do what you must. Yet another unforeseen and unwelcome development. What could be next, I wonder? A visit from a crimson-clad Ascian, perhaps? Or Ocher? Ocher? Ochre? I don't know what that word is. Or Pusey? Pussy? I don't know what that word is either. Which our allies will then fall as silent. For a time, I thought we have gained the upper hand. When you shattered the crystal of darkness and cast out La Habrea, I dared to hope that we had found a way to rid ourselves of the Ascian menace. But I was wrong. He endures and may yet return. Upon that point, I have no doubt that Elidibus spoke true. Yet, there must be a way to destroy them utterly, a way to spare this world their unholy machinations. I dare not consider the alternative. There are forces at work we do not understand, Firemac. I discern them all around, and disturbances too great and too numerous to be dismissed as mere coincidence. Doubtless the Paragons are involved, but how and to what end is far from clear. I will not, if not, what will come, but I do know that we will rise and meet it as one. Ah, my stalwart hero, your face is a picture of resolve. I know that you will be ready when the time comes. With luck, however, that will not be for a while yet. Pray return to your private affairs with my blessing. Should anything arise, you will be informed. I'm gonna go stare at this plant for a little bit. Kral, where are you? That's the first time we mentioned Kral. Your intercession was not foretold. As Nabriala's. You object. We question. Our plans are in motion, your intentions unclear. They survived the 7th Ardor, and are stronger now in the gift. Does that not intrigue you? Ardor. Is that like another word for calamity? No, it does not. Serve as you will, so too shall I. We labor not at cross purposes. The wisdom of his plan shall become apparent in time, when the veil is lifted from their eyes. And then at long last, they see. Build on the stone. Alright, so I believe that is actually the end of the first patch. I think. Just because of the extra cutscene at the end there. But either way, I'm going to end the stream now. Because it's getting a little late for when I... Yeah. I have to end the stream. Let me just put it that way. Because otherwise, background noise might be too much. But I will try to stream again later today. I don't know when. I don't know for how long, but I'm going to try my darnest to stream again. Because I do want to make more progress. In the meantime, this is Firemac saying, Toodles! Until next time.